With winter almost upon us, I thought it's the month of doing interior projects, some maintenance projects, or some revamps. And I've got this wooden mobile unit countertop. As you can see, over time, it's got scratched, damaged, peeling away. So I thought I might as well clean this countertop up, take it back to its wood. I took the top off the frame so it would be easier for me to work with. So there's the countertop on a table, and I've got everything ready for the project. Some sandpaper, Hamilton sandpaper, 75mm Hamilton scraper, some paint stripper, and Hamilton's Specialist 3-piece wood coat brush set. So let's get started. One thing I did forget is protective wear, rubber gloves, paint stripper. You don't want to get that onto your skin because it will burn. So you apply paint stripper in a blobbing motion and you do a workable area at a time. Don't overdo it. Don't try and paint it over the whole area. Just a workable area, I'd say about a square meter or less. Put it on nice and thick, blob it on, and the most important thing is keep it wet. Keep the surface wet for at least 10 minutes, because then the paint will start to crinkle and you'll be able to strip. Sometimes you need multiple layers of paint stripper after stripping, say the first 1 or 2 coats, because there might be multiple layers on this surface you're stripping. So there we go. That's after about 10 minutes. You can see the paint just shriveling up. That's a good sign that it's going to come off quite easily. Now the Hamilton scrapers come in various sizes, and I'm using a 75mm, and with a stainless steel blade, you see it takes that paint off quite easily, obviously with the assistance of a paint stripper. I'm scraping off all the paint and it's come off quite nicely back to the timber. What we'll have to do is just sand in places where it is a little stubborn, I'd say with about 60 grit sandpaper, just where you got little areas where you just want to get those little bits off. So yes, as you can see, coming off quite easily. That was after about 10 minutes. There I am, just sanding with 60 grit, little piece of 60 grit paper in my hand, just to get off the areas where the paint was a little stubborn. And with 60 grit, it comes off quite easily. And once we're done with this, the most important thing is that we got to give it a wipe down with some methylated spirits. And why? Because methylated spirits removes all traces of the paint stripper that you might not see, that might still be on the surface, and it cleans the timber, generally ready for preparation for what I'm going to be actually doing, and that is called a wood wash. So just getting it nice and clean, sanding, finding a spot here and there, just sanding those little spots away, and then wiping it down again with some methylated spirits. Okay, so everything is stripped off, but I'm giving it a general light sand afterwards. So you can create your own wood wash mixture by mixing acrylic paint with scumbling medium or scumble glaze equally. 1 part paint, 1 part scumble glaze in whatever color, but I'm using white. Yes, you do get pre-mixed washes, and that's what I'm going to be using. Okay, so you make up your own glaze equally with scumble medium and acrylic, or you use a ready-made wood wash that you can buy in most good paint and hardware stores. So I'm going to apply with the wood wash. It's well stirred with a Hamilton Specialist wood coat brush. I'm using the 50mm for this project. And the wood coat comes in a 3-piece set, which is amazing. These brushes are so versatile. They're designed for applying varnishes, stains, wood coatings, and is perfect for decorative paints as well. And we're doing something a little decorative here by doing a wood wash. So I'm applying the wood wash glaze onto my timber in very thin. I'm applying it very thinly. And you apply as many coats as you like. If you want the timber to be very visible, apply only 1 or 2 coats. And if you want to lose more of the grain, then apply 3 or 4 coats. But if you only apply 1 or 2 coats, I recommend you put a water-based sealer over the top of the wood wash. The water-based sealer will keep it looking the same, but it'll give it more protective layers so that this tabletop lasts and is durable long term. And there we go, looking good. A lot better than it did look. So yeah, countertop done in a wood wash. And protect your countertops. Use cutting boards, etc. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like and subscribe to our channel. That's it from me, Bernie B. and Hamilton's. And the perfect finish.